Feels like we could be a little bit higher. Or a little bit lower. Whatever. Let's get organized here. Boom, 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 boom. Hope everyone had a good one today. Let me hear it in the chat. Where's everybody at? What do you guys like tonight? Doesn't always have to be me handing out the losers. All right. Up and running live. Check 1, 2, 1, 2. Packers, Bears in the unders. Check 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Welcome to the Sunday night stream. Really, really nice day. Really nice day. Needed this one. We'll do the recap in just a second. Quick reminder, we're back tomorrow. Next stream is tomorrow, 2 Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, as we break down Eagles and Seahawks. And if they're going to play this Ravens game, we'll talk about that as well. So we might have some notes. These damn pigeons, I'm telling you, can't get them out of my life. So that's tomorrow, 2 Eastern, 11 possibility of, yeah, they're up there. Now I'm going to be all distracted for the rest of this stream. So, the Aaron Jones stuff. Yes, I do like Aaron Jones tonight. We'll get to that in a second. So that's that Thursday. A reminder, we usually go 2 Eastern, 11 Pacific, just like Monday for the Thursday stream. That's going to get adjusted because Daily Wager is happening earlier in the day, but I'm just now remembering, I think the Thursday night football game got canceled. It got pushed to next week because it's Dallas and Baltimore. Yeah. So tomorrow I'll have all the details on that. Check back tomorrow. Check my Twitter account as well. That's when we'll discuss all that. 5-1 today with 1 pending. Good day. Needed one of those. It's been a struggle this year. It's nice to get these. Can't ride too high, obviously, but enjoy it a little bit. We hit with Tennessee. We hit with Buffalo. We hit with the Saints team total over. We hit with the Giants, Browns teaser. Whoa, that one was a lot tighter than it needed to be. And Tampa plus 3.5, backdoor special. Lost with Tampa, Kansas City over. But once Tampa scored that touchdown late, it's like if Kansas City wants to go down and score another TD, we'll get the over, but we'll lose the side. If they don't want to do anything, if they want to run out of the clock, we'll win the side, we'll lose the total. I'll take it, 5-1. The only thing left, there's a pending teaser. We opened one with the Giants that we're going to close tonight for this Sunday night game. We got the first half of that correct. So that'll just get pushed down to the next one. So we'll say 6 picks instead of 7, and we'll count the T's for the Sunday night stream. Packers, Bears, Lambeau Field. Temperature, weather tonight shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's going to be cold, as if that's new to these two teams. 35 degrees at kick, 0% chance of precipitation. Winds around 12 to 13 mile an hour. Yes, for everyone shouting out the Niners. Yes. Oh, Shanahan versus McVay, man. He owns McVay. So temperature is going to be it's going to be cold, but we don't have to worry about wind or anything else tonight. So we're good weather-wise. Classic NFC North showdown in the month of November. Injuries for Green Bay. They had 5 names that were questionable. The only one who's out is cornerback Josh Jackson. He was ruled out. He's inactive. Marquez Valdez-Scantling's going to play. Kevin King's going to play. Lindsley, the center, is going to play as well. So it's just cornerback Josh Jackson. In addition, for the Bears, Foles is out. We knew it. Trubisky's back. Time to get excited. MVP Mitch. Sherrick McManus is out, and Akeem Hicks is out, the defensive tackle. That is a huge blow to the run defense, an absolutely monumental blow. If you are not familiar with Akeem Hicks and how important he is to the Chicago defense, massively important, massively underrated as well. I'm sure we have some Chicago people in here who understand the value of that guy. When he leaves the field, the other team's running game instantly improves. Line movement for this game, look ahead line, it was Packers minus 7.5. This week, we saw the Packers get as high as maybe 8-ish. I think they may have gotten 8.5, back down to 7.5. Let me confirm where we're at right now. 7.5. So today, it actually came down a little bit. Little money on Chicago. What do you say? Pigeons flying everywhere. Getting upset. George is getting upset. See, they're coming. They're going to do this loop, and they're just going to come back. Forget them. I feel like I'm missing all these. You guys got a lot to say today. Only lost on the Raiders. Shake that one off. That was a flat spot for them. They played pathetic. Pigeons got to be fed. You got to keep them out of here. All right. So that's the line movement. A little bit of money on the under as well, from 45 down to about 44.5. Not much going on there. So we're just going to get right into the picks because I know it's Sunday night. Everyone wants to have their final cocktails and their dinners and get ready for this game. 3 picks. We're going to close the teaser with the Packers. It's at 7.5. We're going to tease it all the way down to 1.5. Good teaser number. Now, if you told me the only thing I could do is go up to 13.5 and take the Bears, I wouldn't hate it. But I prefer this version. Packers at home, coming off that loss to Indianapolis. Did you know, to steal from SportsCenter, did you know that since Matt LaFleur has taken over at head coach of the Green Bay Packers, the Packers have lost 6 games during the regular season, one of which was last week. The previous 5 games they've lost, they have come back the following game to win all 5. Covered the point spread in all 5, winning by an average of 13.6 points per game. These guys bounce back well. That's why I'll take them minus the 1.5. Again, going against the line move a little bit here, but we did the same thing with Buffalo earlier today. Sometimes you'll hit that, sometimes you won't. So that's where we're going to be at. We're going to close the Giants tease with the Packers down at 1.5. Like I said, they bounced back really well off the loss. I get Rodgers at quarterback. I don't have Trubisky at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I could sit here and do one of my classic rants where I go on for 5-6 minutes, really technically breaking this thing down. I don't really feel like overthinking this one. I'd love to make a case for the Bears. I believe they're coming off the bye week. Okay. I mean, I have watched this offense just sputter. I've watched Aaron Rodgers douse this team so many times. If I got to cover 1.5 on a teaser, Packers at home, relatively healthy, we're going to be playing the Packers minus 1.5. So that's where it's going to be. 90% of TDs allowed by Chicago, coming by means of TEs and wide receivers. Look for a big day from the Packers, wide receivers, and tight ends. I love it. I don't know if it's true, but I like it. Thanks for doing the research. I'm glad the chat's starting to get a little bit more active here. No way Bears keep within 10 points. See, I don't know about that. Divisional rival, I don't know. They've had plenty of time to get ready. Remember, the Niners had 2 weeks to get ready for the Rams today. No one wanted to play the Niners. We talked about this morning on Daily Wager. Of all the teasers I didn't want to do, I said that the Rams would be the one. All those teasers were so close today. All the good teaser numbers anyway. But that you get a couple weeks to get ready. The question is, like, Shanahan is one thing getting 2 weeks to get ready. Nagy and this Bears offense, I mean, Mullins wasn't very good today, but good God, Trubisky. So that's what we're going to do. We're going 1.5. I'm not laying the points. I'm not playing the total. I got 2 props to go with it. I saw someone say Aaron Jones over 51.5. I couldn't find that. I've got 57.5. Granted, I didn't search 55 different books. I checked a few. This one looked good. I'm going to play Aaron Jones over 57.5. Hasn't had a big season. Hasn't gotten a lot of carries. But I think, A, the Packers play with a lead tonight, and B, they, like we said, no Akeem Hicks for the Bears. It's huge when it comes to their run defense. Absolutely huge. As soon as I saw he was out, I looked at Jones's prop. I was anticipating 65, 75 yards maybe 70. 75 is probably a bit high. Saw 57.5, figured I'll take a shot on that. So we're swinging for the fences there. Aaron Jones over 57.5 rushing yards. I'm also going to play Trubisky over rushing yards, 16.5. He made 3 starts this year. He covered that number in 2 of them. The one he missed, he ran for 16, so he missed it by a yard. Last year, he had a few games, likes to scramble, drop back tonight. You're getting another shot at this thing. Let it all hang loose. You're not expected to be here in the future. You're clearly not the guy. If you don't see something you like, just take off running. That's what I'm thinking tonight. And again, playing from behind, so throwing late in the game, presumably, and having to make plays with his feet if he doesn't see what he likes. And I don't see any reason why he's going to get pulled. Maybe he gets hurt. I don't know if you pull the guy tonight. That's just messed up to put him back in there and then pull him out again. Like, he seems like he's a nice guy at the very least. He's not very good, but he at least seems like a nice guy. So there we have it. If there's any questions, happy to discuss it. Over, under. So the total's 44. Some money's coming in on the under. I would go over. That number's too low when it comes to Aaron Rodgers. I know this game has like 17-14 written all over it, 20-10 written all over it. I would not play the under here. I don't like the over. I'm not making an official pick, but if you're asking me which way I would go, I would lean to the over. If there's anything else, fire away, or we can all get ready to enjoy these games. People going nuts on Twitter. Lots of commentary today. Slow clapping for you, Joe, for morning wins. It was a nice morning. We've had, for those of you, and Quincy, you're one of them, that have been watching this for a while, it's been a brutal year, so it's nice to have a good run. All right, so that'll be the recap. We're closing that Giants tease from earlier with the Packers. If you can't do that, if you don't have that option of opening and closing teasers, play the Packers with the Seahawks. You can just tease it to Monday night with the Seahawks. When I'm back tomorrow, I'll be talking about that one as well. So closing the teaser, so we need Green Bay to win by 1.5, and that teaser hits. Aaron Jones, Packers running back, over 57.5 rushing yards. No Akeem Hicks tonight. And number 3, Mitchell Trubisky, over 16.5 rushing yards. Biggest play, I don't like any of those all that much. Like this morning, right out of the gate, I said the Titans were my favorite play. They were. This is a game I'm betting for entertainment. I'm betting for fun. I'm betting to have some action on the game. None of these picks are like, oh my God, I feel like I have a real edge here, right? I feel good about the tees because once the first leg's done, second leg's in pretty good shape. But I don't look at any of this as a major smash. These are ones I like. I'm playing them. Very reasonable amounts. Don't change this shirt. It worked this morning. That's why I put it back on. I wasn't wearing it this afternoon, but I put it back on. If it hits again tonight, we'll keep wearing it. That's what we did earlier in the year. I was hot with one of these shirts, and as long as I'm winning, we're wearing the same shirt. Now, here go those pigeons again. Shit, I gotta go out there, and I got to start throwing rocks at the roof. Neighbors think I'm psycho, but you know what? I'd rather look psycho throwing rocks at a roof than look normal living underneath 10,000 pigeons, defecating on the roof all day, trying to make nests and live rent-free. Not how that's working around these parts. We don't grind for Oddshark all day to give pigeons free rent. Not in this place. All right. Maybe the pigeons help you win. Oh, man, if that was true. If that's true, I'd stop gambling. I can't be living with pigeons on my head. All right, that's it. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Those are the 3 plays. Closing the Giants tease with the Packers minus 1.5. Aaron Jones over 57.5 rushing yards. Mitchell Trubisky over 16.5 rushing yards. Tomorrow, we're back 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific to preview Seahawks, Eagles. We'll try to talk Ravens, Steelers, if that option's there. Maybe some college hoops, something like that if I come across anything. And then I'll update you tomorrow on when the next chat will be. We'll definitely have something for college football and all that great stuff next week, but it might not be Thursday. It definitely won't be at the standard time on Thursday because Daily Wager got bumped up. Any thoughts on Rodgers over 2.5 passing TDs? I wouldn't play that. 3 TDs he needs to pull this thing off. I don't think I would do that. Again, the Bears have a pretty good defense. I think the Packers want to run the night. And even though I don't like the under, the line moving towards the under, maybe that indicates something. All right, you guys are the best. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Good luck. Enjoy the game. Mitchell Trubisky, FTW.